Matt Money Smith happens to be a Chicago native. It's come up on the show any number of times. Half empty, half full, Chicago Bears, a sorry 2016. I suspect a brighter 2017 lay dead ahead. I really do like. If you were paying attention, the defense started to show some signs of life in the second half of 2016. You know about Jordan Howard.
Had a great year. That offensive line is good. They don't really have any receivers. You know, if you're banking on Kevin White and Cameron Meredith and like that, that's the one concern, I guess.
Wouldn't a team like the Rams, though, do anything to have that have those receiver issues? I know that's damning with faint praise, but if Kevin White can finally deliver on the reason,
and we think about how excited our buddy Daniel Jeremiah was about Kevin White coming out of West Virginia. I'm going to go half full, just based on what I shared the first time we did this, which is I think
they finish higher,
and
in their division standing.
And I don't know if they're the worst team in the North anymore. I don't. I think the with Jordan Howard, with that defense, I suspect they'll draft Malik Hooker, Jamal Adams, Jonathan Allen. I think a player Marshawn Lattimore that'll have an immediate impact. And like you said, that defense was pretty good last year. Pernell McPhee looks good. It mentioned that he thought he was carrying too much weight. You saw him flexing out his abs, freaking out, getting ready. John Fox seems to Vic Fangio. I mean, they're pretty good coaches. So yeah, I'll go half full, even with Mike Glennon.
Now there's at least enough evidence in his stops around the NFL that this seems like he's gonna, at minimum, get them to playing sound defense, and they're going to play it his old school kind of way. They're going to be able to make some hay with Jordan Howard running behind what you rightly describe as a great offensive line, at least in pedigree and potential. They just were decimated by injury last year.
Right.
So let's say that they can be relatively healthy there. I like Mike Glennon, too. I mean, I love him. I don't think he's
I just don't know. It's one of those, I don't know. Is he better than Cutler?
No.
Right, that's what I mean. So, okay, if he's not better than Cutler, but if maybe it's a more conservative offense, because in order to have Cutler, you got to just let him loose. You can't say, oh, we're going to be real conservative. It's just not how he plays the game of football. It's too hard for him to do that. So maybe if they do that with Glennon, we're not going to get crazy and throw the ball all over the place. With that defense, again, you get a couple high draft picks in there, and yeah.
I got a little over my skis about a month ago and said they're going to get to double-digit wins. But that's a big jump from a 3-win 2016.
See, I'm thinking like 8-8, 9-7.
I think 9-7.
Maybe push for that wild card.
If the season is right, yeah.
If everything breaks right.
They could be in the mix for the wild card. Meantime, I don't know about the Packers, how you really can evaluate them right now. I wonder if Adrian Peterson ultimately lands up there, or somebody like.
I mean, they can't go into the season with Kristen Michael, right? Is their starting running back,
or
Ty
a guy wearing 88?
Yeah, I just can't imagine that being.
And also remember that the Packers, if not for Rodgers' promise that they were going to run the table and then the team coming through on that, it's not like they were consistently great in 2016. I wonder if they might slide back. Then again, you do have the most talented quarterback in the league. So
it's also before the draft, and right. So let's see how that breaks with Fournette, Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook. If they can get one of those three, and now it looks, now all these reports are coming out that McCaffrey's, which people said I was crazy when I said, oh man, listen, you put McCaffrey on the Colts, and oh my,